What does a map mean to you? Just a geographical representation or a symbol of national pride and sovereignty? Well, for some nations, it's stirring up quite the storm. China recently unveiled a new national map, and it's not sitting well with its neighbors. The Philippines, Malaysia, and India have lodged objections, each accusing Beijing of claiming parts of their territory. The Philippines' main bone of contention is a dashed line around disputed areas of the South China Sea. This inclusion contradicts an international tribunal ruling that sided with Manila. India, on the other hand, took issue with its territory being folded into Chinese territory. Malaysia, too, dismissed China's claims, adding to the chorus of disapproval. China's defense. It sees the map revisions as a routine exercise of sovereignty. But for the nations on the other side of the argument, these aren't just lines on a map. These lines represent a threat to their sovereignty. They're symbols of a bigger issue, a representation of ongoing tensions and disputes. As nations clash over lines on a map, it's clear that these symbols carry more weight than simply marking territories. But this isn't just about a map, it's about a much bigger picture. Let's delve deeper into the existing tensions between India and China. The border disputes between these two giants have been a major source of contention, leading to clashes that have strained bilateral relations. It's not just a geographical tussle, it's a political battleground as well. India has been pushing back against perceived threats from China in several ways. Remember the widespread banning of Chinese apps? Or the blocking of Chinese telecom giants from India's burgeoning 5G network? These actions are clear indications of India's stance against China's growing influence. But the ripples of this issue don't stop at the border. Within India, there's a political storm brewing. The opposition party has been vocal in its criticism of Prime Minister Modi's handling of the border dispute. They argue that the issue is being downplayed, and this has sparked a fierce debate within the country's political landscape. These tensions have not only strained bilateral relations, but have also reshaped alliances and power dynamics on the global stage. This isn't a regional issue anymore, it's a global concern. The tensions between India and China are no longer confined to the disputed border regions. They are reverberating across the globe, influencing international alignments and challenging the status quo of global diplomacy. Take for instance the strengthening of relations between India and the United States through the Quad grouping. Formed as a strategic dialogue between the United States, India, Australia, and Japan, the Quad is seen as a counter to China's growing influence. The current tensions have served to solidify this alliance, underscoring the need for a united front against perceived threats. Moreover, these disputes are not just causing ripples in diplomatic circles, but are also making waves in global forums. China's boycott of a G20 meeting hosted by India is a stark example. This move, seen as a direct response to the ongoing territorial disputes, underscores the far-reaching implications of this conflict. Indeed, the impact of these tensions is not limited to the countries directly involved. The repercussions are felt worldwide, impacting international relations, global forums, and strategic alliances. As we see, the ripples of a single map revision can reach far beyond the borders it attempts to define. As we navigate through the complexities of this geopolitical scenario, it becomes evident that the consequences of a single map revision can have far-reaching effects. The tensions between India and China are not just about disputed borders, they're about the balance of power, the dynamics of international relations, and the future of global diplomacy. In this age of information, it's important to stay informed, to understand the nuances of such conflicts, and to engage in meaningful discussions. And remember, the ripples of change often start with awareness. With that said, we'd like to thank you for watching our video on China's controversial cartography. We hope it has provided some insight into the complexities of this issue. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Your support helps us continue to bring you in-depth analysis on important global issues like this one. Don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified about our latest videos. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring. The world is a vast and complex place, and there's always something new to learn.